So, what is freedom? Oh, that's a very broad question. People have different interpretation of freedom. It could be financial freedom. It could be independence. It could be travel. It could be worry. But let me give you my definition of what freedom is. Freedom is, at least my definition, is to be yourself and to have choices. You see, often for me specifically, I respect people who are making their own choices, even if it does hurt me a lot. And I always do my best to give them that option, whether it's for a relationship, whether it's from direction or anything like that. I'll never try to tell people what to do or how to do things because at the end of the day, I'm just giving them my interpretation of what I think works. Mine specifically, not theirs. I can give them some advice if they ask, but nothing else. It's kind of weird because the reason why I actually started doing that, in spite of the fact that I have very limited options, being a UAE national, living with my parents, I don't have as much freedom as I would like to have. Not yet, anyway. I'm trying to make things a bit better for me. But maybe that sense of captivity made me realize that maybe I should be able to, I want to give people the option themselves so they don't have to feel the exact same thing as me. It's kind of like a weird sense of justice. I really do want everyone to be able to breathe, not to feel stressed or pressured by anything. In spite of the fact that society, yes, society again, we're always going to say society every single time. How about a different term? How about a collective group of people that think that they know better, but they don't? That way we don't have to use the S word. It's a forbidden word from now on. I'll never use society again, and I just used it when I was saying it. But it's okay. I'll probably forget about it later. So, my apologies. So, freedom, like I said, this is my ideal option of freedom. And I'm very lucky that a lot of people that I care about chose for me to be in their lives. Even relationships struggle sometimes. And the fact is that someone from the relationship often think that they actually entitled for everything. So no matter how hard they fuck up, they won't ever, they won't ever have to deal with anyone like leaving or whatever. But you don't realize that people often choose to stay with you and you're not like the main cause for them to stay. It might be your main reason for them to stay if they wanted to, but just don't ever take advantage of that situation. Don't forget, human beings are individuals. Every single person is different from the other, in spite of the fact that people often say, no, we're all the same and subconsciously. But reality is every single person is different and they all have their own struggles. I guess if I were to be a fictional character who actually represents freedom, it would actually be Sonic the Hedgehog. For those of you who don't know, Sonic is a game mascot that was part of Sega. Actually, he still is part of Sega. Now he travels to every single company and everything, so he doesn't have actually a little place. And what Sonic represents is freedom, the ability to be free, to go wherever you want and not care about what other people think. No matter be as freaky or as messed up as you want to be. And if they can't accept you for that, then it's their choice or not. They have to learn to adapt, or you can leave yourself. And don't get me wrong, sometimes freedom is very hard, especially when you build up a relationship for so many years. In spite of the fact that it's actually, yeah, it's very hard, and sometimes it's hard for them to leave. And it's due to familiarity, it's due to comfort, due to anything. But eventually, maybe they should leave, or maybe they shouldn't. At the end of the day, there's no actual right or wrong way to do things. There's no actual right and wrong way to choose. As long as you're able to choose what you want to do, that's what's important for everyone. So I'm going to close off with this statement. What is ideal? What is freedom to you? Let me know if you want. If you don't, then it's okay. No, actually, let me try this again. Okay, so I'm going to close off with this question again that we started off with. All right, so I'm going to close off the question. I'll close off the entire podcast episode with the same thing we started begin with. What is freedom to you? So I'm gonna close off this entire the entire podcast. So I'm gonna close off the same way I started. It's kind of weird. No, it's kind of weird how much information we've got from this simple 3 words. What is freedom to you? A few words. I don't know math. Yeah. So it's kind of all right. So this is the. So what is freedom exactly, based on your opinion of what I spoke about? Think about it, and I'll see y'all later. Thank you, everybody. Okay, I think that's good. That's actually what I did. Actually, I really like it. Let's try again. No, not really. Okay, bye. Let me try one more time. So I'm gonna close off with these final few words for the episode. What is freedom? So now you have a bit more time to think. At least my interpretation of it. You don't have to answer. You don't have to respond. Just gotta think. And that's all you need to do anyway. And thank you all for joining me. And I'll see you all later.